Today we're going to be talking about a few different pressing variations that we can do with a single dumbbell today. So the first one's going to be just our regular strict press where you're just using your shoulders to make the movement happen. Dave has his feet set right under his hips. His toes are going to be pointing straight ahead. He's going to be keeping his ribs locked down over his core, making sure there's no arch in his back. He's starting with the dumbbell on his shoulder, and when he presses all the way out, he's making sure his wrist is stacked over his elbow, that's stacked over his shoulder, and his bicep is touching his ear. That way, if we look at him from the side, like we were just doing, it's one straight line up and down. Another variation we can do to get in a little bit more of the hip action is our push press. So here he's just going to have a little dip at his knees, his torso staying perfectly straight up and down. It's a little bend of the knees, about 2 or 3 inches drop of your hips towards your heels, and then he's using his hips to pop and then press out at the top. The last variation we can do is where you should feel no real pressing motion, but it should be a snap under the weight. It's going to be a dumbbell jerk. So he's going to get that same dip and drive motion that he was doing with the push press, but now he's also going to dip his knees again to drop under the weight, and then he stands all the way up to finish. With all these variations, he's getting that full lockout overhead to finish the rep, and he's starting the same every single time. You can also do alternating hands like Dave is showing right now. Have fun with these. The more hips you use, the more weight you should be able to do with this. Good luck.